Good evening and welcome to Bedtime Stories with Lana. I'm Lana and I'm so happy to have you here tonight. Welcome to Bedtime Sleep Stories with a Treasure. Kahlil Gibran, Wisdom. Picture this: rain tapping your window, a candle glowing, and 30 minutes of peace just for you. For 23 minutes, Gibran's gentle words will weave a story to calm your soul. Then 7 minutes of rain will drift you to sleep. Stay with me. Let this be your escape. Breathe in, out, and sink into the night. Here we go. Welcome to this quiet night where we'll slip into the timeless embrace of Kahlil Gibran, a poet whose words feel like a warm blanket after a long, tiring day at the office, or chasing after grandkids through the backyard. In the prophet, he shares wisdom that's gentle yet deep, a soft light flickering for those moments when the house grows still and the world feels far away like a distant hum. As the rain falls outside, let it rinse away the clutter, the unanswered texts piling up on your phone, the dishes lingering in the sink, the grocery list you scribbled but forgot to take. This is your sanctuary now, a little haven carved out just for you. Listen closely and let his voice guide you home like a lantern on a foggy night. He begins with a thought that settles slow and deep. Your soul is oftentimes a battlefield upon which your reason and your judgment wage war against your passion and your appetite. Picture that battlefield, a wide open field stretching far under a twilight sky. The grass sways gently in a cool evening breeze. The horizon fades into soft hues of orange and gray, and a hush wraps everything in calm like a blanket over the earth. On one side, your reason stands tall, an ancient oak with roots deep and steady, whispering through its leaves. Take your time, think it through, stay the course. Across the field, your passions rise, wild gusts of wind, full of restless energy, pulling you toward dreams. Maybe that urge to call an old friend you haven't spoken to in months, or bake those chocolate chip cookies like you used to with your mom on rainy weekends. Have you felt this tug today? Maybe this morning, sipping coffee on the porch when your mind said, "Get to work," but your heart whispered, "Stay a little longer, watch the clouds drift by." Gibran sees this in us all, this quiet tug of war within, as familiar as the seasons changing outside your window. Breathe in slowly and out. Let the rain fall over that field, cool and gentle, softening the earth beneath, easing the winds around you. Wisdom isn't about picking a side. It's about standing there, feeling them both, letting them rest in harmony tonight. Feel your shoulders soften as the rain keeps falling, a steady patter against your window, like a friend tapping to say, "It's okay, you're home now." There's no battle to win tonight, no need to choose between head and heart. Just be here, just you in this moment. Imagine walking across that field now, barefoot, the damp grass cool and grounding beneath your toes, tickling your feet just a little like it did when you were young. The oak stands firm on your left, its branches swaying slow as raindrops kiss each leaf, a sound like a lullaby you once heard as a child drifting off to sleep. The winds play on your right, gentler now, like a sigh after a busy afternoon of running errands or helping the kids with their math homework. Breathe in and out. Let the rain turn that field into a meadow, each blade catching a drop, shimmering like tiny stars under the fading dusk sky. Think back, maybe a rainy afternoon from childhood, when you'd sit by the window with a coloring book, watching puddles grow in the driveway, feeling the world slow to a whisper as your crayons scratched the page. Or a quiet Saturday years later, when you'd linger on the couch with a steaming cup of tea, letting the rain wash the week away, the steam curling up like a memory. That piece is here now, alive in this story, waiting to cradle you softly. Wisdom asks you to linger, to feel the earth beneath your feet, to let the day's rush slip into the shadows, like a coat you don't need anymore. Picture the rain falling heavier, a silver curtain draping over the meadow, softening every corner like a gentle hand. It's like those evenings when you'd wrap a shawl around your shoulders, listening to the drops, letting everything else blur into the gray beyond your window, the TV muted, the phone forgotten. Your breath slows in, out, matching the rain's gentle rhythm. The field melts into mist, the oaken winds at peace. a quiet truce under the night sky. Go safe here, held by the dust, wrapped in this soothing rain. Gibran's voice calls again, soft as a summer breeze. Would that you could meet the sun and the wind with more of your skin and less of your raiment. Close your eyes and see it. A hill under a golden sunset, the air warm with the scent of freshly cut grass, and wild flowers nodding in the wind. A breeze sweeps past, lifting every weight. The emails you didn't answer, the laundry still piled in the basket, that call you forgot to make to check on your sister after her busy week. You've shed those heavy layers, standing free and light, just you and the wide open sky, stretching endless above like a promise. What's it like to feel this light, this unburdened? The sun glows warm on your cheeks, the wind dances through your hair, and rain hums softly beyond the hill, a distant promise of calm washing over you. Gibran invites us to peel back what hides us, to feel life's touch raw and real, like it's meant to be felt. Remember a summer day, strolling through a park with your kids, or maybe alone on a quiet trail, the wind rustling the leaves overhead, the sun painting everything gold as it sank. That's here now, alive in this story, reaching out to you like an old friend's hand. Breathe in, out. Picture turning slow on that hill, arms wide, the world meeting you whole and open. The grass brushes your ankles, the breeze carries the faint scent of rain, and the sun dips lower, casting long shadows behind you that stretch across the earth. The rain outside joins in, your breeze, your sun tagging at your heart, calling you back to that golden moment. Let your body sink deeper. The bed cradles you like an old friend who knows your ways. The chair holds you steady and sure, like it always has. This is your hill, your sky, your moment to breathe free tonight. it continues, deep and gentle as a late night talk to understand the heart and mind of a person. Look not at what he has achieved, but at what he longs to do. Think of someone you love, your spouse, a parent, a dear friend from years past. You still think of now and then, not their titles, their busy schedules, or their shiny moments framed on the wall, but their quiet dreams tucked away in their heart. What do they long for? When the lights dim and the house grows still, to revisit that cabin by the lake from your last family trip when the kids were small, to plant a garden like they used to with their own parents, to share a slow coffee with you on a Sunday morning, just talking about nothing and everything. Now turn that inward. What do you long for beneath the hum of daily life? Peace like this night? A hug from someone far away you haven't seen in too long? A day where the clock doesn't rule you like a stern boss? Breathe in, out. There's no rush to answer, no need to pin it down like a note on the fridge. Wisdom waits, patient as this rain, letting your thoughts drift like leaves on a lazy river winding through the dusk. Remember an evening around the kitchen table, your family laughing, stories flowing like the coffee, dreams spilling out over a plate of warm apple pie, fresh from the oven. That warmth is here, close and real, glowing in this moment like a candle on the counter. Let the rain carry them, a steady hum beyond your walls, a sound that feels like home after a long day. Your mind floats lighter now, your heart softer, unhurried like a Sunday afternoon. Gibran's words hold you like a friend who knows your silences. What you long for matters. Here, now, in this stillness wrapping around you like a hug. His voice rises once more, steady and low. Knowledge of the self is the mother of all knowledge. Imagine a forest path at twilight, tall pines stretching high into the sky, their needles catching rain like a gentle drumbeat. You can feel in your chest like a heartbeat. You walk slow, barefoot, moss cushioning each step, soft and cool against your skin, the air thick with the scent of wet pine and earth after a storm, rich and grounding. With each breath, you feel yourself, your chest rising slow and easy, your hands unclenching from the day's grip, the worries slipping away like a note you forgot to mail or a bill you'll pay tomorrow. This is wisdom, not in big lectures, loud debates, or checklists scribbled on the fridge door, but in these quiet, tender moments that sneak up soft. The rain taps above, a melody weaving through the branches, a sound like nature's own lullaby humming you to peace. Think of a walk you took once, maybe with your dog through the woods, crunching through leaves, the air damp with rain, the world hushed, except for your steps and his happy panting as he chased a squirrel. That's here now, alive in this forest, calling you back like an echo. Breathe in, out. The path opens to a clearing. A lone tree stands tall, a circle of grass damp with dew stretching around it like a welcome mat. You sit, back against its rough bark, rain falling gentle overhead like a canopy of peace woven just for you. Gibran's wisdom grows slow here, like roots reaching deep into the soil after a long, cold winter. You don't need to solve it all tonight. No grand questions, no big answers. Just be here. Just feel this moment. The forest wraps you tight. The rain soothes you soft. A cradle of dusk, rocking you gently into calm. Gibran whispers low, like a breeze through the trees, and forget not that the earth delights to feel your bare feet, and the winds long to play with your hair. Feel it now, bare feet sinking into wet grass, cool and alive under your soles. The wind tugging soft strands around your face, tickling your neck like a playful friend. Raindrops kiss your skin, light and fleeting like a child's touch. A meadow rolls wide under a twilight sky, silvered with clouds, drifting slow across the heavens. The earth hums beneath you, glad you're here, a quiet heartbeat pulsing through the ground into you, steady and sure. Picture it stretching out, a field from a spring day. Wildflowers popping up in yellow and purple like little suns. Wind carrying the scent of new blooms and fresh earth. Your sweater loose around your shoulders as you walked the dog or just stood alone, breathing it in deep and slow. The rain joins in, a chorus of drops dancing across the night, softening everything into calm, like a painter's brush. Gibran says, we're woven into this, tied to the grass underfoot, The breeze overhead, the rain falling steady like a friend who never leaves your side. Have you felt it lately? A spring morning on the deck, coffee in hand, wind brushing your hair as the world woke up slow and soft. Breathe in, out. Lie down in that meadow, grass soft beneath you like a bed made just for tonight. Sky endless above, dotted with stars peeking through the clouds like old promises. The rain blankets you, warm and gentle. The wind fades to a whisper you barely hear over the drops. You're held here by the earth, by the night, by this peace settling deep into your bones. His final words drift in, soft as the rain's hum. Wisdom is not in words, it is in understanding. It's not about naming it, pinning it down like a list, just feeling it in the rain's rhythm, steady and sure like a heartbeat, in your slowing breath, in this stillness folding around you like a quilt your grandma made. Picture your home tonight, rain tapping the roof, steady as a metronome, a lamp casting soft gold over your favorite chair. The world hushed beyond your walls, only the sound of drops filling the silence like a song. Your thoughts float, light as leaves on a stream, carried by the rain falling outside your window into the night. Rest here now. See that field, glowing with twilight hues, or the forest whispering with rain through the pines, or the meadow, silver under the sky. Whatever feels closest, whatever calls you home like a memory. The rain washes it all, softens it all, a silver veil draping over the night like a curtain drawn slow and careful. Think of a rainy evening, curled up with a thick quilt by the fireplace, rain drumming outside, soft and steady, the glow of logs warming your face, the smell of wood smoke curling up into the air. Or maybe that night you sat in the car, parked after a long drive with the radio off, listening to rain on the roof. Nowhere to be but there with your thoughts. Gibran's wisdom glows within you, a quiet light in the dark, warm as that fire, steady as that rain falling outside. Sleep waits, gentle as an old friend, near and patient, ready when you are to take you away. Breathe in, out. The rain fills the air, a lullaby just for you, soft and full. wrapping you closer each moment like a hug. Let your body sink deeper, heavy and calm. Your mind drift further, light and free as a feather. You're safe here, held here, whole in this night. Sleep comes when you're ready, now or soon, slipping in like the tide on a quiet shore. Just listen to the rain, to the peace, to the calm growing within, carrying you gently away into dreams. And with that, tonight's story comes to an end. I hope you've had a peaceful and relaxing time. If you're still awake and would like to hear another story, visit Bedtime Stories with Lana, where dreams are nurtured through the gentlest of tales. Thank you for listening. Now let yourself relax. Close your eyes and let beautiful dreams guide you into a peaceful night. I'm Lana, and I'll see you again in the next story. Enjoy 7 minutes of rain.